Welcome to the Common Patriot. My name is Aaron and I'm a Common Patriot just like you. As Patriots, we are defenders, we're protectors. In fact, it's part of our ethos. But the question I want to pose to you today, are you ready for a fight? Literally, I want you to ask yourself, are you ready for a fight? If someone was to throw down on you today, would you be ready to defend yourself? Now that can go in a lot of different areas, so I'm going to focus on just one. Physically, are you in shape enough to defend yourself? Or after 30 seconds to a minute of intense physical activity, would you be completely gassed and not be able to defend yourself to the best of your ability? Or how about if you were defending one of your children or your wife or some other family member? Are you in shape enough that you can make that happen? Let's take it even a step farther. Are you ready to respond to, say, a natural disaster in your local community? Can you go out for half a day, and work extremely hard looking for people that might be buried in rubble or whatever the situation may be? Well, as Common Patriots, we should be. And I'm as guilty as anybody that I have not kept myself in as good a shape as I should have over my adult life. And that's why I'm going to present to you guys a challenge that I'm going to take part in as well with you if you so choose to join this challenge. I'm calling it the 60-day fight challenge. For the next 60 days, we're going to be pushing our bodies and getting ourselves in better shape so that we can be better protectors and defenders, not only for ourselves, but our families, our communities, and ultimately our country. I know that the better fit we are physically, the better we are going to perform in all areas of our life. And that is something that I want to take charge of in 2022, and I want to help you guys do the same thing for you. One quick thing before I get into telling you about the challenge, I want you to know that I am not a health professional and I am not a personal trainer. I think it's crazy that I have to even say that, but I guess that's the world we live in. People are crazy. So if you want to be part of this challenge, here it is. It's only 5 simple steps. Number 1, I want you to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, or at least be in bed 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. Number 2 is drink half your body weight in ounces of water every single day. Increase that water intake. Number 3 is going to be a little bit more difficult. We got to clean up our diet, so get on a good, clean diet. That means good, healthy foods. What that looks for you, you can decide, but get rid of the junk food, get rid of the box food. Get good, clean, healthy food. Eating healthy is a huge part because you can't outwork a bad habit. I don't know who originally said that quote, otherwise I would give them the credit where credit is due. But ultimately, no matter how hard you work out, whatever you do, if you eat like crap, you're not going to be able to work out enough to burn those calories and make a huge difference in your physical fitness. Number 4, I want you to work out 5 days a week. I'm going to let you tailor what that looks like. For me, I'm going to work out 3 days a week. It's actually in a gym with weights and that type of workout. The other days, I'm either going to go for a walk, a run, jump rope, and it could be something as simple as get your heart rate up, do a little jump rope, and then you stretch for 15 or 20 minutes. Make yourself active 5 days a week, every week. If you need a little help with a workout type plan, you can always check out mountainops.com. They've got a lot of free stuff on their site and some workout plans that you can choose from. I hope you're still with me, and I hope you will be after number 5, but number 5 is no alcohol for the next 60 days. I've worked in corrections, and I can honestly say that the one single chemical that I've seen destroy the most lives, the most families, is alcohol. Besides that, it's a bunch of useless calories that has no real physical benefit to us, so let's cut it out of our diet. After 60 days, you can decide what you want to do personally, but for the next 60 days as part of this challenge, we're cutting all the alcohol out of our diets. That's 5 things that you can start to do right now that's going to increase your health and make you ready for that fight if it so ever comes to you, so you can be a protector and defender of yourself, your family, and your community. Along with the 5 things that I mentioned, I want you to do a couple other things. Number 1, I want you to take a progress picture once a week. Now, you may not see a big change in what you look like or how you feel, maybe from one week to the next. But if you look at the pictures from when you start and you do these 5 things, when you get to that last week, I think that you're going to see a massive change in what you look like and also how you feel. Now, the other thing that you want to do every week, very simple, but I want you to just have a little journal. I want you to write 1 sentence, or more if you so choose, but 1 sentence about how you feel and how things are going for you. If you notice that you definitely have a lot more energy, write it down. I noticed that I have a lot more energy on week 3. When we finish up this challenge and you go back and you look at how all of this stuff is, what you said at week 1 compared to week 6 or 7, I think you're going to see a pattern evolve of how this has made a difference in your life. The last part of this is I want you to create a consequence and a reward. As an example, the consequence that I set up for myself is last year I bought a bunch of First Light gear, awesome hunting clothes, and if I don't follow through on this challenge, I have to sell my First Light gear and not replace it. That would be monetarily a bad decision, and I really like my First Light gear, so I don't want that to happen. Now, the reward that I am looking forward to, I'm charging forward, is when I complete this 60-day challenge that I'm doing with you, I'm going to take my wife on a 2-day getaway somewhere. Just the two of us so that we can have some fun. And that is something that I want to do, but I have a reward and I have a consequence to keep us moving forward and to make this the best year we've ever had. I hope you decide to join me on this challenge. I want to improve my health because I want to know that if I have to be physical in some situation, that I am as fit and ready for that as I possibly can be. If you're not already following me on social, you can find me at @thecommon_patriot, and I will be posting some stuff as I go through this challenge over the next 60 days. If you're not already a Common Patriot subscriber, please subscribe to the channel here. We're going to be doing some more of these kinds of things as we go through the year in 2022. And also, we've got a lot of gun and different content coming up that I think you're going to like. Remember, you're a Common Patriot, so be bold, be strong, and don't ever give up. God bless. We'll see you next time.